energy right now that I am feeling is like Knuck if you buck. I am totally feeling Knuck if you buck. First of all, let me get my lighting together, okay? I hate this bright light. Never mind. Forget this bright light. I can't stand it. I need the chill vibe happening because the Knuck if you buck energy is like so thick. I'm not even really sure if the collective is totally prepared for all of the tables that's about to be flipped on everybody around them. Tap in, collective, tap in. So let's kind of get a feel on the energy that is before us that's going to tell us, give us some insight on why we feeling so Knuck if you buck. We got the Five of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. The Five of Pentacles coming out with the Beautiful. Oh, collective. Tap in. Tap in. The Knight of Pentacles with the Devil. Okay, so I'm feeling a lot of people feeling like restrained. A lot of y'all are feeling like you got to get out of there's something going on where you got to get out of, or there's something coming up from your past. Why am I feeling like there's a past situation that's coming up for you, and you feel like if you don't get this damn like monkey off your back, if you don't get this craziness off your back, it's gonna be hell to pay. Tap in. That Five of Pentacles with that Devil is big, nasty energy. But also I feel like this Five of Pentacles, there's some type of attachment here. There's an attachment going on with this Five of Pentacles, and I think that we need to unpack that. But this Devil, let's see what's going on with this Devil and the Ace of Wands. Now, in this, a quite interesting, apparatus happening here, interesting conjunction happening here. And I feel like this Devil energy is truly leading. Let's unpack this Devil energy first, because I feel like this is the Knuck if you buck energy that the collective is feeling, because they got to get something off of them. And this Five of Pentacles is something happening in the past, and this Ace of Wands is like, yo, this is the way. We got to lead the way, collective. I'm trying to tell you. So I feel like even now, like as I'm channeling this message, as I'm going through like what is downloading for the collective, I feel like a lot of y'all are living in the past. Woo-wee! Whoa! I feel like the collective is living in the past, and there is something stirring up in you where you like, okay, I'm done. I got to get up out of here. I feel like a lot of chains are starting to break for the collective. Oh my goodness, tap in. Woo, that's a channel message. The chains are being broken for the collective. There's a lot of nastiness that happened in your past, and you're the one that want to heal. You're the one that want to move forward. But there's still somebody in the past that's trying to come up to you, tell you what to do, try to vibe with you. I don't like this person. I don't really like. I don't like, and I don't think you like them either, collective. We got the Star card on the bottom. So you done found out something about someone, somewhere, somehow, that's attached to these chains that you're trying to break. Maybe this is a spiritual or lustful bond that you have to break, collective. I don't know, but we finna get this together very soon. Let me just grab these cards. First of all, collective, my name is Cass Young. I am your favorite Southern California intuitive speaker, and I help you break free from chains, induce boundaries, and find your way through spiritual warfare without depleting yourself and who you are, collective. That is my name. That is my game. Go visit CassYoung.com to download the Prayer Alchemy Master Course that is going to teach you how to build a sustainable prayer practice. Now, this Devil energy is looking mighty interesting. And what came out? Madness in reverse. What did I say, y'all? What I say? I said the collective is trying to break free from something or someone. I feel like I actually feel like this is a combination of something that you like to do that wasn't healthy for you, and you were doing it with someone who did not mind you staying in a piss poor situation. Tap in, because that's what this is. That's what this is. The collective is breaking free from these chains, and there is someone here that keeps revealing themselves and trying to pull you back, collective. I'm trying to tell you. And this person right here, the Queen of Beakers, this is a nasty, nasty. Whoa. I feel like this is dark masculine energy, collective. Hey, I feel like this is dark masculine energy that is trying to keep you stuck in bad situations that you have been trying to get out of, some of y'all, for years. Tap in. I need y'all to come here, because this is much more serious than I thought. This attachment that this person has to you is almost like they're following you everywhere you go. And they want to say to you, oh, remember when, remember how, remember this, remember that. It's only going to be for a moment. It's only going to be temporary. Meanwhile, you're getting deeper into your spiritual practices, collective, and this person is following you, trying to convince you that your spiritual practices don't matter. They're trying to convince you that nothing's going to change for you, that you're going to always be stuck. Ooh, I don't like this dark energy of this devil and this karmic dark masculine in your life. And the fact that madness is in reverse, I feel like there's a high level of manipulation happening here, especially verbal manipulation. This person, or even this group of people, but I feel like it's this one person is having conversations with you and using very slick language, right? Using very like sideways language where it almost sounds right, but there's a frequency that's off for you. And it's noticeable for you, collective. It's noticeable because you are changing your frequency and your vibration. Tap in. This is very interesting energy that's coming out. The fact that I'm looking at the devil squeezed in between the Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands lets me know that this energy is, you have to address it. You have to address this head on. I actually got this message came boom right by me, collective. This is something that scares you. This is someone that scares you, collective. Tap in. Perhaps this is an ex. Perhaps this is a sibling. I'm getting ex and I'm getting sibling. So maybe even like this is some step brother or step sister that's involved here, and maybe their crazy relationships that's going on. I feel like this is very convoluted. This is nasty work. I actually feel like, collective, now that I'm even downloading even more from this conversation, this person that is essentially emotionally stalking you, this person is about to get confronted. I'm telling you, these chains that are breaking, that you are breaking, collective, through your hard work, through your prayers, through your spiritual elevation, these chains that are breaking, there's going to be a divine intervention. Tap in. I don't like this person at all. I don't like their energy. I don't like what they're saying to you. I feel like there's like actually a stench that's coming from this person. I feel like this person has started experimenting with heavy drugs. I feel like this person is drinking. I'm like smelling alcohol. So this person is deep into alcohol. This person is deep into some type of drugs. This person is deep into, I feel like this person is actually practicing some type of maybe even witchcraft, warlockism. This person is practicing a spiritual frameworks that they don't understand. Remember, Stevie Wonder said, if you believe in things that you don't understand, then you suffer. Okay, I'm doing great. Thank you. Tap in. This is quite telling, collective. It's telling for two reasons. One, because there is somebody in your immediate circle that has spiritual hooks in you, and it's time to take a spiritual bath. And it's also telling for you, collective, because it shows how far you've come and how much you are elevating. So that's a duality. When people want to put their hooks in you, look, the king of beakers with the queen of beakers in reverse. That's why I said I think it's a dark masculine energy with change. When somebody puts their spiritual hooks in you, collective, it is intentional. I feel like this person is lighting candles. I feel like this person is doing fire magic. I feel like this person is doing like chanting over you, collective. Tap in. I feel like this person is using some type of water magic with you as well. So maybe a lot of you are having dreams about drowning. Maybe some of you are having dreams about walking through water, stomping through water. I feel like some of you might feel like you're in a pool sometimes. It's just like, yes, it does. I feel like, collective, you are going through deep spiritual warfare. Collective, you are in the center of spiritual warfare. Tap in. And the person that is enacting this spiritual warfare, woo, thank you God for this download. This person that is enacting spiritual warfare, Yes, I got you. I'll post it on my community tab. Okay, thank you. Because sometimes I don't get to see your comments. So thank you for commenting. Don't forget to comment, y'all, because this channel message is like real time. Like that's why I have to unpack it the way that I am. This spiritual warfare that you're in the middle of, collective, a lot of you have been fighting. A lot of you have been fighting tooth and nail for the last, I'm feeling like 5 years. 3 years is popping out to me. Even some of y'all 10 plus years have been fighting with this particular person to leave you alone. And this person is like really, really attached to you. Everywhere you go, they popping up. Everything you say, they popping up. And this person is very much indicative in just how deep they are in the dark arts. Listen, okay, the trigger warning. Okay, collective, I need you to tap in. If you are triggered by SA content, if you are triggered by self-harm content, then this reading is not for you. Okay, I'm channeling this right now. I feel like this person has attempted to convince you to take yourself out. This person has not been supportive of you during your darkest hour. This person has convinced you multiple times to utilize. That's why I say I smell alcohol. I'm feeling like heavy drug use here. I feel like this person has tried to get you to cover up your depression, or perhaps even your certain ideologies with substance use. Like this person is really, like not good, collective. Tap in. And I also feel like this person has shamed you for your war scars, your spiritual war scars in the past. And you have finally decided to break free from this. And once you made the decision to do that, this person just keeps showing up. I rebuke this energy. Yuck. I rebuke this energy. Collective, if you are dealing with somebody who will not allow you, or who is attempting to keep you from elevating spiritually, this is the time to hunker down into your prayers, into your manifestation, into your voice, into your gifts. It is time for you to speak up for yourself. It is time for you to lean more into what you've learned in therapy, in your breathing exercises, and your impulse control. Tap in, collective. This is the time. This is where you are being tested. And I don't want you to ever be ashamed if you call people for help, if you go to law enforcement, like, oh my gosh, listen, I'm telling you, this energy is so nasty in this devil, and the devil is surrounded by the Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So I already feel like the collective is just like, I need to get out of this situation. And every time I take one step forward, every time I make that quantum leap for my life, this situation keeps coming back up. I feel like this person needs a law in their life. I feel like this person you need to get a lawyer, maybe sue this person. I don't like this person at all. You know what? I'm gonna even go ahead on and say it, collective. Some of y'all just need to pick up and roll the hell out. Some of y'all might need to call some reinforcements and get this person up out of here. This devil energy is nothing but spiritual warfare. Oh my gosh, tap in. Let me see what else is going on with this devil energy, because now that we have identified it, this is the Two of Beakers and the Six of Books, collective. Let me tell you something about this. Let me tell you something about this raggedy bitch. Let me tell you something. This person only feels powerful because they know that they have an emotional attachment to you. Tap in. And this person only feels powerful with you, collective, because they know that you emotionally react to them. Tap in. And now that you've found your way out of this dark situation, and this darkness can be a minute part of your life, collective. It ain't everything for every reason. This could be one portion of your growth. And I feel like now that you're like, yes, I can finally deal with this part of my shadow work. This is the biggest part I got to go in on. Boom, I'm ready. I got my therapy. I'm listening to my music. I'm doing my exercise. And I'm waking up every morning and following my ritual. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm like, now that you really focused on your growth, this raggedy help is like, hey, remember when we used to go out and party all the time? You know, so-and-so was throwing a party. They're going to have all the ladies there. Law. The horns are honking outside. I'm telling y'all, this person is a tragic case. This person is a tragic case of what happens to the chosen, to the collective, to the anointed, to divine feminine, divine masculine. When you finally decide to deal with one of the darkest parts of you, and the devil is like, oh, you think I'm gonna let you go that easy? Let me tell you something, you raggedy ass devil bitch. Just because there is an attachment here, or an attachment happens somewhere, does not mean that you get to control the collective forever. That will not happen. Woo-wee. It's truly emotional. That's why I said I feel like this is a sibling. I feel like this is like maybe an ex. There's an unbelievable emotional attachment here that somebody cannot let go of you. But you're gonna help them. You're going to help them. All this witchcraft they doing, like I said, they doing candle magic and they lighting candles on you, telling you, oh, well, we going to be together. You're not going to go anywhere. I'm telling y'all, some of y'all having dreams where you in the water, or you're getting out of water, or trudging through the water. Like a lot of y'all are dealing with that. That's nothing but this dark magic trying to work its way into the inner boundaries of what you set up for yourself. This holds no power. It feels like it holds power because of your emotional connection. This holds no power. And as soon as you make it spiritually known that this has no power over you, this is going to fade away. Tap in. As soon as you recognize, this person recognizes that you're not going back to the destructive behaviors, or you're not going back to a destructive relationship like you did once before, this is going to fade away. And I promise you, your enemy will become your footstool. I don't like this person. I know you don't like this person. And this person is ugly. I almost like this person was sent to ensure that you stay in the darkest parts of your life. I don't like that. I don't like that. It's hoe shit. You know what I mean? It's cornball stuff. It really is. It's cornball. And I don't like when people play off of other people's emotions. I even feel like this person tried to shame you a couple of times, especially publicly. I feel like there might have been a public humiliation ritual here. Like I don't like people who bully other people to get them to go back to their dark time. I don't like that. If somebody's trying to better themselves, no matter what it is, allow them to better themselves. You can stay in the dirt. You can stay in a bad place. You can stay in a place that's not meant for the collective. What you trying to keep the collective down for? It's weird. It's weirdo behavior. And because there is this attachment there for you, collective emotional attachment, you might feel like it's harder to pull away. It's not. It's a mindset shift. You've got to control your emotions, collective. I need us to tap in. You've got to control your emotions. Hey, Joe. It is time for you to have a conversation with self. It is time for you to have a conversation through your prayers with God. It's time to have a conversation with yourself in the mirror and say, girl, I know this person make you so mad. I know this person make you stumble over your words. I know this person make you feel like you 15 again, or 20 again, or 25 again. I know this person made you feel good at this point in time in your life. I know this person has a connection with you, but today is the day that we are going to break free from that reaction, from that chain, from that emotional strain. You gotta listen, you gotta walk it like you talk it, okay? You gotta show up for yourself. Because if you go into this conversation, if you interact with this person and you want some meek, like, I don't know, it's gonna be easy to slither up into your emotions. Nah, you got to tell them to get back up. What's that Limp Bizkit song? Back up, back up. Tell me what you want to do now. Like, yo, you want to keep rolling, just boop, boop, right over his ass, okay? Tap in. I mean that metaphorically speaking, okay? All right? The reason why I'm honing in, I got to unpack it like this, collective, is because our emotions can control us in the weirdest ways. Our emotions can have us doing some insane things for and with other people. Tap in, we are human. But if your emotions that's connected to somebody else is actually making it difficult for you to elevate, that is a form of spiritual warfare that you are stuck in. And that's why the devil popped up. That's why. You are at a turning point, collective. You are at a turning point. This is the test. And looking at this devil card, looking at this emotional manipulation, understanding that it takes like dedication to deal with this. This is exactly why I created Prayer Alchemy. Prayer Alchemy is my audio forward master course that teaches you how to build a sustainable prayer practice, and it gives you 8 episodes, 15 minutes or less, and it teaches you unique strategies on how to remove these types of emotional connections that are detrimental to your growth. Tap in. Mermaid, if you're still in here, may you please go get that link for me and drop it, because I forgot to do it. Prayer Alchemy is perfect for a time like this, because as you remove yourself from foul, stank, rank, horrible black hole, black soul people like this, you start to teach yourself where you're sensitive, where you're the most sensitive, and how to deal with that in real time. Tap in. Tap in. Let me just see one more thing to close off this devil energy, because my goodness, what's this? The 9 of Wands. Exactly. It's time for you to build a fortress for yourself, a spiritual fortress for yourself, and the Tower in reverse. Boom. It is time for you to build a spiritual fortress for yourself, and know that it doesn't have to be as hard as it feels. As hard as it feels to disconnect, collective, let me empower. Can we empower each other? Type a 1 in the chat if you are ready to empower each other. As hard as it feels to say no to someone that you have an emotional attachment to, that you almost feel obligated to, as hard as it is to do that, it's even harder on yourself if you choose to go down the path of this emotional attachment. You going down this path of emotional attachment is going to hurt you further down the line. Hey, spiritual assassin, tap in, girl. Hey. It's going to hurt you more. It does not have to be hard. It is a yes or a no. I need you to tap in with me, because come here. Okay, I need you to come here. It is a yes or a no. It is a will or a won't. Period. It is this type of situation in spiritual warfare. There are no gray areas. When you're dealing with people like this who do not respect your elevation, there are no gray areas. You either respect me or you don't. So I need you to go in with a resounding, lift every voice and sing till what? Earth and heaven ring. Tap in. What is the right? Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Tap in. That song is spiritual for a reason. So they want to get all up in your face and do the remember when. Why y'all laughing at me? I'm dead serious. Listen. If they want to come back and you talk about, oh my God, remember all the great times we had to go. Nope, don't remember shit. Okay? It's been look here in this white light. Okay, what you saw here was you gotta go Men in Black. Go Men in Black on yourself. I don't even know who you are, devil. It was a scene in Transformers 1. I'm going back because Transformers 1 is an old movie, okay? Where Anthony Anderson got his door kicked in. Okay, got his door kicked in. And they in the police station, right? Who remember this? They was in the police station. And Anthony Anderson looked at the chick and he was like, I don't even know you. Get away from me, criminal. Tap in. Okay, get away from me, criminal. You got to start going there. These devils want to tap in with you. Oh, no, you don't tap in with me. Get away from me, criminal. You got to say that out loud. Don't be scared. Because they got to hear the vibration in your voice. Y'all don't understand that your voice carries a unique frequency. It is literal sounds magic. It is a power. You got to open up your mouth and tell these demons with the frequency and power of your voice, I don't even know you. You are a stranger in my house. I'm trying to figure out, how can you be who you say you are? Because he wouldn't even touch me like that. Tap in. Woo-wee. Anybody playing? Nobody's playing with these people. Y'all don't need to be laughing at me. Listen, sometimes we got to use what we know. Oh, stranger ass bitch. Now I'm mad. First, I'm like, okay, this energy, that's why I said at the beginning of this live stream, this is Knuck if you buck energy. This is Knuck if you buck energy. Now I'm ready. Now, listen, I'm like, who want it? Who want the problem? Because now that you empower, now that you here, now that you like, okay, all right. I know the devil I'm working with. All right, I know the devil that's in my face right now. I know this raggedy situation. Now I got to deal with it surgically. What powers do I have in front of me? What powers can I use on the immediate to get this devil up out of my face? Yes, you have your spiritual powers. Yes, you have your voice. Yes, you have your access to the spiritual realms. That's going to deal with the spiritual warfare. But you got to wake up every day. So how you going to deal with it? I can't give you all the life instructions here or how I would deal with it. But it involves 3 numbers, 911. Yes, there's a stranger in my house and I'm trying to figure out. Tap in. That's what I'm saying. That's what I would do personally. Okay, you ain't got to follow what Cass would do. Okay, now now here in the state of California, it ain't like the state of Florida where my sister lived. Okay, where you could just stranger danger power. Okay, you got to go through some regulations here, and I don't give a damn how many forms I got to sign. I'm signing every last one of them. Why? Because you want to get back. You criminal. Woo-wee. Almost burst into flames. I'm hot. I am warm. Like I'm burning the heck up right now. Because this type of heat that the collective goes through, and I could throw jokes all over the place, this is real. The collective experiences spiritual warfare like this all the time. Where you think you doing fine. You think you chilling. And here come a blast from the past. Here come a devil that you knew. Here come a whole lot of bull crap. They want to try to poke themselves back into you, into your life. Say it that way. And I'm just here to tell you to get active. Spiritual warfare is not you sitting back and just praying. That's not spiritual warfare. Spiritual warfare is about you getting active. Spiritual warfare is a strategy. Spiritual warfare is you recognizing that you're the one who's actually fighting in this realm. Tap in. There are no passive collectives. Tap in. And that's why the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Wands came out. That is a perfect transition to this 5 of Pentacles energy. We're going to take what we know about this level of spiritual warfare where you are dealing with demons who want to continuously attach themselves to you and what you need to do to remove yourself. And this Five of Pentacles energy, I'm telling you, it came out on the slant anyway. So this part of your journey, I feel like is actually just kind of like, it's like, all right, you almost like on the start of your climb up. That's how I want to say. I just had to lean back like this. Like you just starting to climb yourself up to the, okay, you just trying to shimmy your way. All right. You ain't trying to break a sweat. You ain't trying to sweat out your press and curl. You know, you just trying to shimmy your way up. You're trying to shimmy your way out. And I'm cool with slow and steady because it wins the race. Okay, tap in. And I want to talk about the things you might see or go through as you go along in this part of your journey. Come on, collective. How you might feel. Since we're talking about emotions, let's talk about how you actually might feel. As I take a sip of this water, I want you to like this video. Remember to check if you're subscribed because YouTube be hating those that be want to come up, girl. And I want you to share this video with somebody that you know that's going through spiritual warfare. Ooh-wee. That water is ice cold. I love it. Type of one in the chat if you love some cold water. You know, not everybody like cold water. My husband can't stand ice cold water. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Woo-wee. Shadow self. To come, oh man. Tap in, collective. Comforted. That actually came out in reverse. So a lot of y'all feeling uneasy on this climb up and irritated. So a lot of y'all feeling hellified, aggravated, bothered, annoyed, everything that's going on. You just like, oh, I just don't talk to me. Okay. Don't say nothing to me. I don't care. I don't want it. I don't want it. Just, some of y'all just saw some, okay. And even seeing the shadow self. This card, I'm going to show y'all this card. Because I want y'all to tap in as you go up this climb with the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is you rooted 10 toes down right here in the Five of Pentacles collective, okay? So you ain't going nowhere. This climb is happening. This work is going to happen, whether you like it or not. And this shadow self, look at the kitten seeing itself as a lion in a portal. It's crazy because in my uploaded channel message that I'm about to give to y'all, it's heat. It is heat. I'm gonna drop it tomorrow, y'all, because it's so much fire. Okay. And I feel like a lot of y'all might feel like you are meek or you are weak or you are small on this journey. Some of y'all might feel like you're not enough or you don't have the strength because you're tired. Tap in. Some of y'all are just tired. Some of y'all are trying to find the strength to even give a damn. Some of y'all are trying to find the strength to recognize that y'all even in spiritual warfare. Some of y'all are actually not going into hermit mode, but you are retreating from life in totality. Just like, I'm going to just be in the bed. That's it. I feel like some of y'all just want to cry. Some of y'all just want to cry. My comments have stopped in this chat. I'm going to pull it up, y'all. I have to let me pull this up. I have to, because I need to see what y'all are saying. So give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. There we go. Okay. All right, y'all. Thank you for your patience. Because I need to see what y'all saying. That's all. I just want to see what y'all saying. as soon as I can get this together, girl. All right. I guess that's working. I feel like a lot of y'all are just straight up and down, like, sad. There. I said it. Some of y'all are just sad. And it's crazy how I got from Knuck to you buck, which is valid, especially in spiritual warfare, to just being sad. Some of y'all are just so tired. You're tired of fighting. You're tired of saying, praying. You're tired of saying that it's going to get better and nothing is getting better. A lot of you are just, you feel pressured. You feel the pressures of life. A lot of you are just like, is it even worth fighting for? And I will never, ever shame the collective for asking a question like that. But I want you to reframe this part of your emotional journey. Look, hey, look, hopeless is at the bottom. I want you to reframe this part of your journey. And I want you to ask yourself, what is worth fighting for? Tap in. Is there something in your life worth fighting for? And I'm going to tell you, collective, yes, you are worth fighting for. What? You're worth fighting for, collective. Tap in. I show up for you because I believe that you're worth fighting for. You and God against the world. You are worth fighting for. So you might not see something outside that's worth fighting for. You might not see something that's in your house worth fighting. No, you are worth fighting for. And everything that you care about is worth fighting for. Your sanity is worth fighting for. Your livelihood is worth fighting for. Your spiritual house is worth fighting for. Your truth is worth fighting for. Your stability is worth fighting for. I need you to tap in. I'm not playing. Spiritual warfare will come, and there will be some of the heaviest moments of your life where you have to fight with your grit, where you have to scrape with your nails, where you have to dig your feet into the concrete and hope that you gain enough traction. There are going to be times where you have to clean up the blood off of your knees. There are going to be times where you have to scream at the top of your lungs and you just bit your tongue. Tap in. There are going to be times where when you do cry, don't no sound come out. You just like, you girl, it's gonna be times. Tap in. And all of that is a part of the climb. What I say, y'all, the Five of Pentacles is the climb. It's worth it. Because at the top of that mountain, at the top of that hill, at that peak is what? The view that you worked hard for. That nobody else is gonna see. Collective, tap in. Everybody that wear the crown, everybody that wears a crown, it is not easy. Not near person that's wearing their crown and their royalty is going to tell you, oh yeah, life was easy. Tap in. This moment of time with this raggedy spiritual warfare asshead that just want to pop in and think that they know something about you, that's temporary. That is temporary suffering. It is going to get dealt with. But what is not up for negotiation, what is not up for conversation in the war room is whether or not you are worth fighting for. That ain't never up for negotiation. Ever. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. What Big X the Plug say? On the strength of my knuckles. You out here just woo fighting everybody. every connecting hit, every miss is worth it because you worked it. That will never, ever be up for negotiation when it comes to your crown. Tap in. I said what I said. You can look in the mirror and feel like a pussycat and see a lion. You can look in the mirror and feel like a ant and see an elephant. Your mindset shift. Like, yeah, you know what? I'm the underdog. And how many underdogs have we seen come and just take over? We love a good underdog story, don't we? We love when somebody make a comeback, don't we? Why can't you be a comeback kid? We're not going to let a moment of spiritual warfare defeat you because it hurts, because it's a lot, because it's heavy. You got the crown, of course it's heavy, but you also got the tools. You have the tools. And in your day to day, it may feel like you're not making no progress. You're going to be like, damn, I did a lot of work today. The needle ain't moved. And some days are truly like that. Tap in. I ain't going to sit here and lie to you. But then there are those days where you see all of your hard work pay off. There are those days where you can actually do a full-blown push-up. Even though you've been doing push-ups on your knees for 6 months. It's going to come a day on month number 6, day number 2, where you can go all the way down and go all the way up. Go all the way down and go all the way up. You out here feeling like Hercules, Hercules. Girl, tap in. Don't play with me. Look, proud. Some of y'all collective might even be feeling like you don't have a reason to be proud of yourself. Girl, what I would like to be proud of is for y'all to show this video some love and hit the like button. Thank you. Look at all that you've accomplished. Seriously. Take a moment. If you are next to a pen and paper, I want you to take a moment to write down one thing that you've accomplished in the last 6 months. I don't care if you set your alarm clock and you woke up on time. I don't care if you chose brown rice over white rice. That's an accomplishment. That is an accomplishment. So choose something that you've been proud of. Remember, you want to hike, you want to climb, you like, all right, I got it, I'm going. I got it, I'm going. I got it, I'm going. You going and you winning. Wait. Tap in, collective. That's what the energy of the 5 of Pentacles gives to me. The 5 of Pentacles energy is given like, yeah, I'm going slow. It's a climb. It's hard. It sucks. It's steep. I'm sweating. It's far. Oh my God. But girl, I'ma get it. What Rihanna say? Get it how you live. I get it how I live it. Check the motherfucking digits. Baby, better check your digits, your spiritual digits. They better check how you was forged in the fire. Tap in, collective. Woo-wee. Tap in. One more. Look, fulfilled at the bottom. What else is going on? I got disgusted in reverse and creative. First of all, this disgusted is hilarious. And I feel like before we even had this conversation, a lot of y'all was trying to take out the trash. And now that I'm like talking to y'all, you like, you know what, Cash, you right. I'm taking out the goddamn garbage. Boom. Oh, I love this. You are disgusted. And disgusted is not a bad place to be because now you got to make decisions. Are you going to stay in disgust? or are you going to move on? I told you, when it comes to spiritual warfare, when it comes to you getting out of sticky situations, it ain't no gray area. It's a yes or a no. It's a will or you won't. Tap in. And then we have creative. So a lot of you might feel like you got to start being more expressive of yourself. Maybe even take on a hobby. I feel like painting. I don't know why painting just came to me. And soap making. Some of y'all making some soap. I'm not even mad at that. I'm not even mad at that. If any of y'all know a soap maker, hit me up. Seriously. Comment in the section, comment in my comment section. Because I need me a good look. Powerless came out sideways, y'all. I said some of y'all feel hopeless, weak. I said that. What's hiding? Okay. A lot of you with that powerless, I feel like it's because y'all are in the middle of your climb. Tap in. I feel like it's because some of y'all are in the middle of your mountain climb. So you in the middle and you like, damn, it's too far to go back. And then you looking up like, damn, I still got some ways to go. That's not powerless. You have to break that up into sections. You're overthinking it. You're overthinking it. And when you overthink a journey that is long and takes time, you allow intrusive thoughts to come in. You allow yourself to get off the mark, tap in, and you can actually talk yourself back down to the bottom. And we ain't going back to the bottom. Why? Number one, okay, the devil down there. And we ain't trying to deal with his raggedy ass because he got to get kicked in the floor. We want to send a boulder down to him. And number two, think of all the leg work you got to do to climb back up. Tap in. Girl, legs hurting for days. And then I also see good news. Collective. Crown Collective. Good news is coming, trapped in reverse. I'm telling you, you are feeling like you are breaking the chains. I'm telling you. Woo-wee. Man. Tap in. Tap in. I want you to get in your fifis right now. I want you to get into your fifis collective. Somebody said in the chat, keep going. Somebody said, keep going. Listen, we going. We going. And we not going to stop. We not going to stop. Oh, man. What's this right here? Empowered and happiness and laughter. Love and happiness. Love and happiness. A lot of y'all just now feeling like you are capable. You went from powerless to powerful. You went from weak to strong. What Whitney and Mariah say? When you are weak, God will be strong. Helping you to carry on. Listen, if y'all know about that song right there, if y'all know about that Mariah and Whitney, I want you to put a 2 in the chat, okay? Because sometimes these young whippersnappers, they don't be knowing about that vibrational music. Okay? Don't be afraid. Please believe me when I say, count on. No, that wasn't Whitney. That wasn't Whitney Mariah. That was Whitney and who? CC. CC Winans. That's who it was, wasn't it? Tap in. Okay, listen. Brain had to do a little workout right there. Young whippersnappers don't know nothing about that. Now, y'all, I'm feeling empowered. Y'all, I feel like getting up and dancing. I feel like doing the funky chicken a little bit, okay? Listen, we done went from this weirdo energy of somebody in your circle trying to bring you down methodically, trying to do witchcraft against you, trying to talk on the side of their mouth. We done went from somebody who's just straight up raggedy, tragedy, craggedy, crack-a-lacking, slacking to understanding that this is a part of the journey and that you have tools and you have the power to rebuke this demon. We done went from unpacking who this raggedy demon is to understanding that you're in the middle of a mountain climb and that no, it's not easy. Yes, you will feel like you don't deserve it. But you gotta retrain your mind to understand where your mindset is. And I told you over here, it's non-negotiable to talk about whether or not you worth it, because the answer is yes. Yes. All you gotta do is say yes. Don't deny what you feel, because we undress you, baby. We gonna undress all that bullshit. Tap in. No limited thinking over here. No limited mindset over here. And you know, when you on that steep climb, collective, when you climbing up that mountain, okay, when you tired and you feel like you don't want to go on and it's too much, this is where prayer really comes into play. And that's why I support y'all checking out my master course, Prayer Alchemy. Builds a sustainable prayer practice with 8 15-minute or less episodes in Telegram that give you unique strategy, like how to establish your frequency, like how to connect with your ancestral guide, and even how to utilize prayer after you've been away for a long time. I'm going to put the link in the description. I don't know if Mermaid is still in here. If she is, please find the link for me on cashyoung.com and plug it into the chat. Prayer Alchemy is one of the greatest master courses, joined over a dozen unique spiritualists that have found a part of their prayer practice and their journey through this audio forward course. Tap in. Woo-wee. Now, after we done unpacked all of that, we got the Ace of Wands here. Y'all know, I'm going to tell y'all a little secret. I don't really be caring about the aces like that. I got to tell you. Because sometimes I feel like the aces give off the impression that you got to start over. That is new, right? Newness happening. Oh, it's something fresh going on. But the fact of the matter is that there's another component to this. Because as you stepping into the newness, as you stepping into something that may be considered fresh, you actually just may be stepping into maybe the same environment, maybe the same job, maybe the same family, but with less pressure on your back, with less shit to hold. Like, you might not feel as heavy as you did before. Because let me tell you something. When you climb up this mountain, you're not going to feel the same after you get to the top. You're going to recognize what's worth carrying up that mountain and what's worth flowing down at the bottom or kicking to the curb. And I feel like that's what this Ace of Wands is really telling you. It's telling y'all, remember in Lord of the Rings, where homie went to go light the fire, and then that fire lit to every other mountaintop. So everybody knew like that it was an issue coming, or that there was a war coming, or that they needed help. I can't remember exactly what they needed. I think they needed help. And they was trying to call on an ancient elf deity or some shit. I don't know, something like that with the Lord of the Rings. It's been a long time. But my point is, they lit one fire and all the rest of the mountains, fire pit lit up. Tap in. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? 369, damn yet fine. Just drop it to me one more time. Get low. Every time you top that, I go there. No disrespect. This Ace of Wands is like a victory. Your Ace of Wands is a victory. And the world needs to know about it. Not just the world. Not just the world. Because people who understand this journey, no matter where you are in it. By the way, I am 4 likes away from 40 likes in a live stream. Can you guys make sure that you hit that like button for me, please? That would be like a milestone for me. And if not, you know, it is what it is, but I would appreciate that. Thank you. Not just for the world, because those of us on the journey are definitely going to understand like what's going on. We're going to cheer for you. The real going to cheer for you. Let me tell you something. Cass Young Crown is going to cheer for you. I ain't even got to know you. You can put in the chat, hey, my sister just graduated high school. Girl, listen, oh, we made it. Tap in, collective. Thank you. Namaste, y'all. Namaste. I don't care if you type in the chat like you baked your first cookie. Like, girl, tap in. That's what's up. Like, that's an accomplishment. So if you lighting your wand at the top of your mountain saying that you made it, it ain't just for the world. It's also for this demon that tried to attach themselves to you. Know that they couldn't even stop you when they sent their best. It is to let the devil know that you sent your best. And your best tried to crack the collective open, tried to fry and scramble me like some eggs. And you failed, bitch. Tap in. Oh my gosh. Oh, I feel it. I feel it. This is just like to know that the enemy failed. Like on some ginormous-ish. Like just to know the enemy tried to put his best foot forward. And still got an F on their test. Now sit your dumb ass down. You get an F on your test. Still failed. It's just like, because they go and see the light. They go and see you shining. They go and see you at the top of the mountain lighting your way. They all the way down at the bottom of the mountain looking up like, damn. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Salty. Ooh, that Ace of Wands is saying a lot. I want y'all to really understand what it means when you light your candle at the end of a ritual. I want you to know what it means when you return to sender. I want you to know what it means when you truly say that you made it. That you are finding your happiness in a way that is unconventional. It's never been defined for you like this. You never knew that there was a path to happiness citizenship before. Like you breaking at the front of the line, like boom, let me in. I'm happy. Tap in. Ooh-wee. Y'all know what? I just thought about that song. What's the song by who is it? Because I'm happy, clap along if you fit. That's Pharrell, right? That's Pharrell. Do y'all know? I know people who not that they don't like the song, but that song bothers them. How does a song about being happy, that's happy, it's a happy song. You ain't got to really like Pharrell, and it could be an annoying song, but how you just don't like a happy ass song? Girl, when somebody told me that, I was like, yeah, no, I have not called that person since. Delete it out of my phone. Girl, it could be an annoying song, but it's a happy song. What are you talking about? And I feel like this Ace of Wands is exposing people who have a problem with the happiness frequency. Now that's a word. That's a word. Your Ace of Wands energy, you making it to the top, is exposing people who have a problem with happiness as a frequency. That's scary. Happiness is infectious. It spreads. You ever see a kid just happy? I'll be happy too. Like, yes, kid, be a kid forever. Don't come into this adulthood as bullshit. Tap in. How are you mad at somebody that's happy? That is the devil. That is the devil. That you mad at somebody who is happy. Whew. That's ugly. That is ugly. UGLY, you ain't got no alibi. You ugly. Yeah, you ugly. Ugly. Not me having to go back, y'all. Listen. Let's go deeper into this Ace of Wands, man. Because I tell you, I can channel all day. And we're going to be here all day. And I don't want that for y'all, okay? Let's see what's going on in this Ace of Wands energy. What's coming out here? Vibration. That's what I said. Vibrate. All matter is made from energy, which vibrates constantly at different frequencies. Did I just say that? Tap in. Higher frequencies being more ethereal and lower frequencies being more material. Tap in. And y'all will notice it. Now, if my sister's still in the chat, she might be just listening. She's a material girl. Okay, material girl. Like, she's a material girl. Okay, Gucci, Prada, Fendi, Burberry, all that. I'm not talking about that type of material. Okay, I'm not talking about that type of material. I'm talking about low frequency being more material for people who are unable to operate outside of everything that isn't material. Did I say that right? Who only value material. Who only judge you based off of the material. Here in Southern California, you can see people walking down the street with no shoes. Who in Southern California, who know this? You can walk down the street with people that ain't got no shoes on, that's dressed in toe-up jean shorts, hair just as oily and in a messy behind man bun, dirt underneath their nails, and they will hop in. You just be looking at them like, what? Why are you walking down the street with no shoes on? And they will jump in a $150,000 vehicle and go skirt on you to their house in the hills. Talking about shaka bruh. Okay. Because only people who are low frequency all of the time will judge somebody like that without even thinking a second thought, like, this person might actually be someone who is decent, someone who cares about lives around them. They might be a philanthropist. They might be caring about the people that they touch, that they create environments where people can thrive in, tap in. I had somebody in here when I was talking, I think it was when I was talking about prayer alchemy. Let me give you an example. Oh, tap in. This just came to me. I had somebody, real quick, that came into here where I was talking about prayer alchemy one time. And they were like trying to clown me that I had, I think it was like 6 or 7 people in the chat that I was fine with. But for them, they were like, oh, it's only 6 people in here. That's low vibrational. I don't care with 0 people in here. This is the word that God told me to put out. Someone will eventually see this message. At the least, it will get me in the algorithm. But you decide to try and clown me on my climb upward. They really tried it. And I'm like, so you only care about the material. Whereas the frequency that I was giving off was higher. And they tried their best to keep me low. Tap in. That's vibration. Number 3 might be important for a lot of you. The month of March. I feel like the month of April is important for you. I feel like the month of July and August is important for you. Correspondence coming out. Number 2 is important for a lot of you. Oh my gosh. I'm talking about big pinnacle energy, earth energy coming out. Look, Maverick. Ooh. Y'all know what I think about when I see Maverick come out? I think about, I don't know if you know the show Living Single. Okay, put a 1 in the chat. Listen, okay, I'm that age. Okay, Maxine Shaw, okay, was running for like was she running for like alderman or something? And her tagline was, when I say ride the Maverick, I mean it. Tap in. That was her tagline. When I say ride the Maverick, I mean it. That's what she said. Big Cancer energy. Big Cancer energy. And the fact that I didn't even know that was a Cancer card, but the fact that it is Cancer and I'm bringing up ride the Maverick and mean it, that actually makes a lot of sense, because the way the deepness, the emotional satisfaction. Remember, we started this conversation off with people emotionally controlling you and you breaking free from those emotions. I feel like with this Cancer energy, it's almost like free spirit, right? Like you out there on the waves, like like free spirit, like just non-conformity to what people think you should be doing in your life to succeed. Tap in. The number 6 is important. There's a big maybe. Some of y'all might be feeling uneasy. Some of y'all might be on the line of making a decision here. Don't be scared of this. Remember, if it's not a hard yes, it's a hard no. There are no gray areas here, collective. None. Heart chakra at the bottom. 119 is important for you. And the fact that the heart chakra is even here, we're talking about emotions. The heart chakra is in the center of the chest, right? And it talks about love and compassion. And the fact that we started out with emotions, and this is going back to love and compassion. This Ace of Wands energy is telling us that there's never been anything wrong with your love or your compassion. There's been something wrong with who you give it to all willy-nilly. There's been something wrong with people who utilize your love and compassion and your gifts of healing to offset you. But your love and compassion, and this seems to be the theme for me this month. Your love and compassion, not a lot of people understand what that even means. They never felt it. They never felt this way about love, and they never felt that before. I said number 119. November is going to be important. September is going to be a very important month for some of you. Some of you are reestablishing a rhythm. Some of you are finding that your surroundings are either perfect or they need a reset. Tap in. I don't even know how this came to me, y'all. Rearrange your room. Flip your mattress. Okay, put the dresser over there and the chair over here. Somebody need to rearrange their room. Okay? And I feel like it's the bedroom. There is a spirit. There is a spirit in somebody's bedroom. And they like to hang out where your dresser is. I don't know. Whoa. Take what resonates. I'm not even going down. I'm not even going down that road. Because if I do an afterlife reading, y'all, we're gonna be here for 12 hours. Okay. Emotional healing. When I get that feeling, I need emotional healing. Restorative, healthful, comforting, collective, comforting. I am telling you, listen, y'all, I'm about to, do I have enough room to spend? Oh, I got enough room to spend, collective. Yes. Listen, I wanted to get up and dance for a second. Oh, you cook? What you cooking? What you cooking, girl? I just remember what time I gotta cook for my husband, girl. He probably at home like, where is she? Girl, we out here giving the word. That's what we doing. This is also, emotional healing is also big Cancer energy. Who are my Cancers? Who are my Cancers? Who got a Cancer rising? Who got a Cancer? I'm feeling like 3rd house, 7th house. Who is a Cancer up in here? Who got a Cancer in their chart? I don't have, my husband hold Cancer, y'all. And I'm trying to tell you right now, I was not ready. Tap in. I was not ready. Cancers are a whole different genre of energy. Okay. And girl, my husband, petty. Cancers, petty. Okay. Petty LaBelle will vocalize the pettiness in ways I've never seen before. I'm telling y'all, this Ace of Wands energy is recuperative. It is comforting. The number 7, the number 4 is coming to me, y'all. Again, the number 11. I'm telling y'all, November is going to be a month of prosperity. It's also going to be a month of hard reset. Y'all not going to wait until January 1st. November is going to be a month of reset. I'm telling you. A lot of y'all are going to say November, middle of November, end of November, it's over and done with. You're doing a lot of resetting. I feel like in the end of November as well, many of you are going to start having fallouts with people who think that they can control you. Tap in. November going to be crazy. November going to be crazy. Girl, I'm coming over. I'm coming over for a plate, girl. Okay, look, big Pisces energy showing up. Woo wee! And as I just said, November is going to be a back and forth, not even a back and forth, a lot of exposure, a lot of heaviness. Some of y'all might begin to arguments with family members or with people in your life. It's going to be big reset. Polarity came out. Tap in. So we got this big Pisces, and we already know the Pisces are big about compassion. I talked about love and compassion earlier. And Pisces are, y'all, Pisces are romantics, okay? They are very romantic, and they are selfless. So I feel like even with this Ace of Wands, even through the mountain climb, y'all, you never lost who you truly were. There was just a deep recalibration that needed to happen. Oh my gosh, tap in. Woo wee. Somebody testified and said you're on it. Number 107 and number 8. The number 80 is important for a lot of you. Pisces, man. That Pisces energy is strong. Y'all know what's interesting about this Pisces? I had to take a hard look at it. I feel like with this Pisces, a lot of you are entering a portal where you are daydreaming a lot more. Some of y'all might be daydreaming so deeply that you might actually think that you were asleep when you were daydreaming. I'm talking about full-blown portal entry. Tap in. This polarity, number 6, another big number that I want y'all to watch out for. Everything has 2 opposite poles or extremes, which are interconnected and necessary for balance, like north and south. Tap in. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of balance happening. A lot of balance happening. And I felt like that. I actually said a lot of y'all gonna be surfing. Surfing takes a lot of core work, a lot of balance. It's going, I've actually, whoa, download. I feel like a lot of people are actually during this time, during your Ace of Wands moment, there is going to be people, okay, because the first devil didn't work. So now the gang got to come in. They're going to be trying to gang you, okay? They're going to try to come in and knock you off your wave. Here's the thing, collective, tap in. Pisces energy, and you don't have to even have Pisces in your chart. Just understand the energy of Pisces. Understand the sensitivity of Pisces energy. You are going to be so sensitive to anyone that's trying to come up on you in any way that you go and notice them before they even try to steal your wave. Tap in. And what I tell y'all to do, I don't know you. Criminal. I told y'all to say that, right? Remember when I said that? I don't know you, criminal. Tap in. Woo-wee. Tap in, y'all. 3 likes away from 50 likes. Unbelievable, collective. Oh my gosh. I've never seen those numbers before. Thank you, God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. You love me. You really love me, okay? Thank you, collective. My goodness. We'll pull a few more cards. Number 102, very important. I'm seeing a lot of 2s, a lot of 3s. I'm seeing a lot of 6s and 11s coming through, collective. Tap in, tap in. Woo-wee. Oh, there's something hiding in here. There's a huge message hiding in here for the collective. I might have to split the deck. Anxiety in reverse. Anxiety in reverse, collective. Look, watching lucky. That anxiety in reverse is an astounding yes. This is your yes year. Woo-wee. Spiritual assassin. That anxiety in reverse, and anxiety is Cancer energy as well. Big Cancer energy on this board. Collective. You are not worried in this era. Anything that you are worried about, you have actually trained yourself to be like, no, I'm good. I'm okay. I'm okay. I reloaded. Tap in. We got Scorpio energy, number 22, and lucky. That means you are favored. You are optimistic, prosperous. It's a hard yes on this. A hard yes. What I say, throat chakra, you're going to have to say something out your mouth. I'm telling you. I said at the beginning of this conversation, like, use your voice. I love this for you, collective. I'm going to pull a few more cards before I get up out of here. I know I said that every single time, but this time I actually mean it, collective. I actually mean it, okay? Thank you guys so much. Let's close out this message. Oh, God, thank you so much for this beautiful, beautiful message that started out kind of rocky. Page of Pentacles. Started out kind of rocky. It started out kind of weird. I felt like it was Knuck if you buck energy, and it still is, always will be on site when it comes to these demons. But now I feel like the collective is more in control. Love you too, boo. I feel like the collective is more in control. You understand the assignment. Splitting the deck, Emperor. Understanding your assignment, you understand where you have to go, what you have to do. You understand that these people cannot control you, that you are actually the co-creator and building your world. Well, Cass, who am I co-creator with God? Duh. Why do you think you pray? You're not just giving everything to God. You are saying, God, I would like to create this world that you have blessed me with, and I want to co-create with you. Give me the gifts. Allow me, bestow upon me the gifts, the blessings, so I can go out here and do my duties while I'm wearing my crown. Tap in. This Emperor energy is wild. And I said earlier that finding balance is going to be highly important. Y'all, we're about to start a plank challenge. We're about to start a plank challenge because I feel like there's a lot of core work that needs to happen. Temperance. Now, listen, y'all might be looking like temperance. How is Andre 3000 temperance? Girl, I don't know. I think that Big Boy is the better rapper. I said it. I said it. I said it. I think Big Boy is the better rapper. I don't care. 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 Okay. Y'all can fight me in the comments. Thank you. 51. Boom. Y'all can fight me in the comments. That's all right. But in the words of Andre 3000, what did he say, y'all? My mind warps and bends. Close to win, count to 10, meet the twin, Andre Ben. Welcome to the lion's den. Original skin, many men comprehend. I extend myself so you go out and tell a friend. What do you say? Sin all depends on what you believe in. Faith is what you make it. That's the hardest shit since NC Red. Then what he say, y'all? He said a word. Aliens can blend right on in with your kin. Look again, because I swear I spot one every now and then. Tap in. Then he goes on and says, it's happening again. I wish I could tell you when. But hey, Andre, this is Andre. Y'all just gonna have to make amends. And what I'm saying to you is, when you find yourself in a spiritual warfare heist, it is not new. It won't ever be new. Because to whom much is given, much is required. And unfortunately, spiritual warfare is a part of the journey. People want to attach themselves to you to siphon your energy. That is a real thing. For people to act like it's not real is just wild to me, because there are chat rooms full of people just like you and I who are saying, this is real. We are experiencing this. Tap in. Page of Cups energy at the bottom. It's going to happen again. I can't tell you when, but just put your signature at the end of the last battle that went bad. Put your John Hancock at the last contract that had to be signed when a treaty was made. Because the demon had to take a knee and understand that they were no match for you. Oh yeah, these aliens, these weirdos can blend in with my kin. But now that your sword is sharpened, you taking another look and you like, okay, I'm looking again. Because I spot one every now and then. Tap in. Look, King of Wands energy. We went from the Ace of Wands to the King of Wands. Full-blown story arc. Tap in, collective. Full-blown story arc. The World, Page of Cups, Justice, the Moon. Everything has been exposed. Cutting the deck. Queen of Wands. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands. I'm telling you, full story arc. Oh, collective. Absolutely amazing. Y'all know when I start these channel messages, I never know where they go. I never know where they go. It amazes me how much the collective goes through all the time, all the time. And still somehow you show up and you show out and it works out. Tap in. I'm not sure who needed to hear today that you were worth fighting for. I'm not sure who needed to hear that what you are experiencing is even real. You might be going through this battle by yourself because you are surrounded by people due to no fault of your own who just don't understand how deep this spiritual warfare goes, or they blame you, or it's just not real, or just do that, or just do that. It's people out there who just don't get it. So you could feel lonely, which leads to you feeling powerless. I don't know who needed to hear that their climb to the top and lighting their beacon put everyone on notice who doubted you, who took part in the spiritual warfare to get you out of here, who participated in humiliation rituals. They on notice that they can't do nothing with you. They failed. I don't know who needed to hear that you're going to be riding on the waves. I don't know who needed to hear that you are that girl. You are that guy. You are divine. You are beautiful. You are worth it. I don't know who needed to hear that today. And I don't know who in your circle might need to hear this message. So don't forget to share this video. I don't know. But what I do know is that God allowed that message to flow through me. God allowed me to inspire, to motivate, to love on y'all. God allowed me to understand that this shit is beyond real and deep. It is a part of your ethos. And God gave me the name Cass. Gave me the name Cass. Cass Young Crown. Because he knew, God knew that my gifts as an intuitive speaker was going to allow somebody to remove the veil to see their work. If you appreciated this message at any given point, please like this video, consider subscribing. I thank you for your time because it is a precious commodity that you traded with me. I'm letting every last one of you know that I love you. I appreciate you. And I will see you on the next message. Peace.